Welcome back to Fettuccine Football. I'm your host, Brian, or co-host Brian, and
I'm your other co-host, Ryan.
today we have a special guest.
Yes, we do.
AEW Sports Talk Show. What's up, guys?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up? So,
So
what
I
do you
don't know
guys?
if
So
anyone
what do you
heard.
guys think about the Matthew Stafford into the Rams trade?
Yeah, that's what we're here to talk about.
I
All
was
right, yeah.
unexpected.
So,
I
Brian, you
was
go first.
unexpected.
What are your
Brian,
first?
what are your thoughts? Who won the trade? What are you thinking here, Brian?
Okay, so in my opinion, obviously most people are gonna say the Lions won the trade, which fair enough, they did. But the reason why they gave up like two first-round picks is not only for Matthew Stafford, but also to take Jared Goff's contract, his god awful contract. With all that, they free up so much cap room, and yeah, I mean, yeah, the Lions won that trade. The
Okay.
Lions won that trade,
Yeah, that's
but
that's very true.
for me, this works for both sides very well.
Yeah,
Get rid of
yeah.
Goff and that god awful contract.
All right,
Got a quarterback, a really good quarterback that's surround him with Robert Woods, Cooper Cup, and a good offensive line and a fantastic defense. Super Bowl team, definitely playoffs. That's what I think. So
that's true. So yes, the Rams gave up two first-round picks from in the future, one from next year and one from the year after, a third round from this year, and
that's true.
Jared Goff, and the Lions sent over obviously Matthew Stafford. Uh so yeah, I kind of agree with your what you're saying there. I do think the Lions did get a bit of a better deal out of this, considering they're really planning for the future.
True,
I
true.
think they do have some good weapons already. Like, as long as he stays healthy, you got Kenny Galladay, who's still there. Like,
Mhm.
running game could be definitely better, and they definitely could add some more weapons, and that defense does need some help. But I think with the draft picks they've been just given, if they can use them correctly, they could definitely build a pretty good team around Jared Goff. With the Rams, like you said, they made the playoffs this year, made it to the divisional round. That defense looked very solid. Defensive line, especially, they can get a lot of pressure on QBs. Uh, and plus, you have Jalen Ramsey in the secondary. So, yeah, their defense is set up. Their offense, I feel like, could be a little bit better. But I think adding Matthew Stafford was huge for them. Already got Cooper Cup, Robert Woods. Offensive line is pretty good. Now you have a solid quarterback who I definitely think is an upgrade. So, yeah, I think the Lions did win it a little bit better. But yeah, like you said, I think kind of evens out a little bit.
Mhm.
All right. I got a fun fact before I really start out here. So now you guys know the Rams won't have a first round pick till 2024.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
That,
hurts.
that's
they
like
never
I
have.
think
Yeah,
8, 10 years
100%.
without a first round draft pick. It's,
True.
it's it's one of those situations for them where you know you want something, but you go to your friends. Nah, I'm good. I'm chilling. I don't need that. Nah, we're good. We
They have
still make
first
the
round pick.
playoffs every year. We good,
True.
you know. But what I'm gonna say, I think the Lions won this trade, and to be honest with you, right now you can't really say if the Rams win or not. If the Rams win a Super Bowl or two, then hell yeah, they
Of
won some
course.
of it. But the Lions won because they got plenty of first round picks. They could build for the future. And they're also, I wouldn't be surprised to see them turn Jared Goff around for another second, third round pick. And one team that might take them is the Colts. Colts might bite on that offer because Colts are desperate for a quarterback.
Hmm.
And
That's very true. Very true point.
the
I
Colts
think,
could overbite and give up too much.
yeah, I
I
mean, I think
wouldn't. I
I
don't think
think
it
one
was
of
the
the things
Colts.
that like Brian even said that yeah, Jared Goff had a pretty awful contract that he was just signed to, and I think that was part of why so much was given up. But yeah, I definitely agree. Lions won this trade pretty much, and see, you got to look at it like Rams have that win now mentality. They feel like they're pretty set up. They got a team that they
Right,
can build around him.
right.
Um, where the Lions are planning for the future a little bit more, I think, with these picks.
I say
Right.
build around Goff. He doesn't work out, draft a quarterback.
But if
you
Jared
think-
Goff does end up staying, poor Jared Goff, man.
that's
Like,
No,
that's gonna be a rough
Not
couple
too
years.
much disrespect to
Yeah.
the Lions, but poor Jared
I
Goff.
mean,
No
yeah,
offensive
fair
line.
enough. Yeah.
Coming off of a broken toe, a few injuries.
Yes.
yeah.
That poor offensive line. Kenny Galladay isn't going to be back, I don't think. I think he's hitting the market. He's going to go somewhere else.
His
Marvin
Stafford?
Jones is going someplace
Ooh.
else.
Like Goff is a good quarterback, but he's not.
He's a
like,
game
He's not
manager, not a
consistent.
game
Yeah,
changer.
he's a
consistent,
game
true.
manager.
Not
Like,
consistent. The Rams this
He's
season.
not going to
back
be
and
the
forth.
reason why you win, nor the reason why you lose. He's
Right.
just
True.
there.
he just exists. Yeah.
Right,
Like if you have a good team, he's good enough.
right. But there are times where he really looks like he deserved to be the number one overall pick. Like he was like he's very good. But then there's times he leaves you like, what? What are you doing?
You're a pick first overall.
It's like
Yeah.
it's one of those.
Yeah, and I mean, like you said, the Rams are just really like the Rams have the talent that they can build up with Matthew Stafford.
Right.
But yeah, no, they're looking in the future. They're really in a little bit of trouble there. And if you think about it, the last first round pick they had was Jared Goff. So I don't even know what's their last first round pick that they still have on that team anymore. So yeah, no.
Right.
The Lions won the trade, but it all depends on what they do with it, I guess.
That it goes the same way for the Rams.
Yeah.
I feel
the
you need to
Rams.
make a really big playoff run.
The
to
Rams
win
better
that.
the 2 first round picks. You better win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you traded 2 or 3 first round picks for Jalen Ramsey the year prior. You have Aaron Donald. What don't you have? Maybe I'm going to argue what the Rams don't have is a winning quarterback. I know it's going to sound crazy, but when Aaron Rodgers was hurt for 2 years, what happened there? Did he win? Hell, Mitchell Trubisky won the division once. Case Keenum won the division once. But Stafford didn't.
True.
Take that into mind. I understand the division is a little dysfunctional, but still, don't act like he hasn't had weapons in the past.
Oh yeah, I mean he made the playoffs a
That's
couple
true,
times.
but to be fair, the Vikings and Bears defense is really good that year.
He made the
Yeah,
playoffs a couple times.
That's true,
with,
though. That's true.
Yeah, he made it
with
twice.
Calvin Johnson. He made it with Calvin Johnson a couple times.
But like,
like-
look at other players around the
Yeah.
NFL that don't have much that still win.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
like
There's plenty of players that still win without nothing.
I would argue that Stafford's a better quarterback than Goff because I know Goff.
Oh,
technically,
for sure.
Like he led them to the Super Bowl or whatever. But I
led
really
is
don't
just
think
a
that.
word.
I don't think that's what got them in the Super Bowl. I think that
Sure.
was their defense mostly. So
Like,
I
look
mean,
at-
Good running game too.
I don't know. It's an upgrade, but
Right.
Maybe who knows? Maybe they just need that a little bit of more of an upgrade to win these
maybe they
games.
need a little bit of a push. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because their defense, I feel like their defense is already set. It's just what can they do with that new offense now? New quarterback in there. See how they build around him. Their run
Right.
game was pretty solid.
It's actually pretty
this year
good. They
too,
drafted
so,
good second
so
round.
yeah, I mean,
Cam
that-
Akers.
but
They have a few young studs that have really shown out last year.
the only problem is those first round picks. Losing those
But-
hurt.
The thing I may counter on a little bit what Fish and Ryan said, the Rams O line is up there in age, and I don't know if that O line could really.
Yeah.
True, but I still feel it's better than Lions.
Because I don't think Andrew Whitworth is really what he
He's
was.
gonna retire
Well,
soon. He's gonna
he
retire.
may
That's
retire.
yeah. That's the Rams. Got quarterback in there now. We win now mentality. Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
gotta win now. The future is not too bright.
Yeah, but
there.
in the future they're kind of screwed.
Yeah. I mean, if they win a Super Bowl too, totally worth it.
Obviously,
Worth it.
yeah.
But we also have to look at the side of the Lions and what they do with those picks. Like if they hit or miss on those picks. Like we all know Lions and they miss on like.
Last year they
whatever
drafted
God
third
knows.
overall. They drafted Jeff Okuda,
Right.
the cornerback, and he was.
What if the Lions trade back with the Colts in the draft and the Colts want like a higher pick for a better playmaker QB,
Oh,
and that's even more picks.
so trade back. Ooh, the
Right.
Jets were gonna probably do that actually too.
Right.
Interesting.
Right. What if Justin Fields falls to them and they draft Justin Fields to sit behind Goff for a year or two while they rebuild with those picks?
Yeah, that's the big thing is